Welcome to You Don't Have to Be Sick with Adeline Ojigho. I am a natural health therapist and a certified health coach. In my last the last time I was with you, I told you about how nutrition played the major role in getting me back on the road to wellness. And so today I'm going to dwell more on what I did that impacted my health so well. What did I do? First of all, you need to understand that nutrition is the intake of food into the body, which the body uses for health, for maintenance, and for building up every aspect of your health. And so, what are the nutrients that you actually need? You need carbohydrates, you need proteins, you need fats, you need vitamins, you need minerals, you need fiber. All of these are classes of food that play a major role in our body system. For example, carbohydrates. What does carbohydrate foods do in your body? Carbohydrates give you energy. So if you lack energy, you need to eat more on carbohydrates. So these are the foods. Now, when you translate them into what you eat, you will now discover that no one class of food can give you everything that the body needs. You will discover that most of the health challenges come from either deficiency of one nutrient or the other. For example, kwashiorkor is a disease that arises as a lack of protein. So what do? Give protein to somebody who's having kwashiorkor, and kwashiorkor is gone. So all of this food play a very important role, and then you have to have the right mix of these foods for you to get healthy. So in my journey to wellness, in my journey to health, what did I do? I measured and I decided to eat, like I told you in my last video, I decided to eat more naturally. So what I now concentrated on eating more of the fruits and the vegetables, more on the non-processed food. I took away, like I told you, anything called processed. I took it away, and I decided to, I would go to the market, for example, and buy the unripe dried plantain and blend. They have the millers in the market blend it for me, and I took it home. And then we started doing a lot of vegetable sauces, a lot of vegetable soup. And then I started doing a lot, like I told you, a lot of fruits, vegetables, natural vegetable and fruit juices. All the fizzy drinks were gone. And that was when I learned to make zobo. So if I needed to have a drink, for example, we made zobo at home and we drank. And then I began to drink water. Now, you would discover that a lot of people do not drink water. That was my case. If I was eating, I either drank tea, a beverage, any type of beverage, the cocoa-based beverages, the fizzy drinks, and all of that. You discover that all of this dehydrates the body, because the more sugar you put into your body, the more dehydrated you become. But our bodies need to be hydrated because 70% of our body is made of water. So I exchanged all the fizzy drinks and all the malt beverages. I exchanged them, and I learned how to drink water. It wasn't easy, I will tell you, but I learned it because when your taste buds get used to certain way of eating, it becomes difficult. Change is not easy, but change is what remains constant in everyday living. So I began to drink more water. I began to look at better ways of improving our nutrition. I began to look at cooking methods, for example. Oftentimes, especially in our country here, when we cook food, the vegetables, is overcooked, and then you lose all the vitamins and minerals in the vegetable, because you get these vitamins and minerals in the fresh fruits and vegetables. If you can take it in a fresh form, it's better for you. Your body uses it better than in the cooked form. So I learned to, like cook the vegetable half done, so that you don't lose all the nutrients in it. And that's, and as we began to do that, on a day by day basis, the little thing we're doing, like making little drops of water, making an ocean, over time, we began to see results. And then, what were the results I started seeing? For example, my waist pain, which was really very bad at that time, I began to see that I was getting a relief. My knee, which was hurting then, which I didn't even understand was the onset of arthritis, I began to see a relief. And of course, the hemorrhage stopped. And the uncomfortable feeling you get when you go to the toilet, that also stopped. The fainting spells stopped. And I began to see my weight drop over time. At the time I started this journey, I was already 84 kg, heading to, bloatedness. I began to see my weight drop. And from a size 18, I came down to size 12 at that time. I think I'm size 14 now. So you see how diet, impacted so positively in my health, that I knew that this is the way to go. And this is and I needed to tell people that you're being sick is because of some of the wrong things, some of the wrong practices that you're doing. And of course, another aspect of my journey was I began to, although being a sportswoman in my younger days, in my secondary school days, it became easy for me to just pick up the habit. But then exercise plays a very, very important role. For example, exercise helps your circulatory system to function well. It will, of course, to help you to sleep well, of course, and it will help you to also lose weight. So combining these are, diet, exercise, sedentary life. These are what we call lifestyle modifications. All of this is all I started doing. And when I started doing this, I saw that my health improved greatly, up to the point that today, having learned how to, follow these health principles, it's worked so well for me today that it's hard that when I go out and I tell people, oh, I'm 59 years old, they find it difficult to believe, but that's the truth. And all of this I achieved without having to pop a pill into my mouth. You can do it too. Everyone can do it. It's only a matter of you taking a decision about your health. The state of your health, or your health status, doesn't depend on another person. It depends on you. And all you need to do is to make that change. Make that change. And that is what, You Don't Have to Be Sick with Adeline Ojigho is out to do. To inform people that you don't have to be sick. You don't have to be sick. You have the power to change things. And you should really change things, because it's not good that you spend your money that you could have used to do some other good things. You spend it on health, and for many people, the outcome can be disastrous. We need to change it. This is an era of preventive medicine, and in preventive medicine, lifestyle modification plays a great role. So I hope you've learned a lot from this episode with Adeline Ojigho, and there's more to come. And I look forward to you tuning in again with me next time, so you can learn more about how to stay healthy through lifestyle modification. Thank you.